Hi guys, SwifTsYT here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of the Road to Prestige on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This one is going to be doing the Walking Dead review, the first one on the channel. This is going to be about episode 10, the one what just aired this week for all countries, or most countries at least. America and England, put it that way. That's 100% true. But just before we get into the review, talk about a little bit about the actual games in this episode. We have two combines. I actually got these about an hour and a half ago, probably, from when this first gets uploaded privately. Probably got them around about 5:30 on Tuesday. This obviously goes up Wednesday. I didn't upload yesterday on Tuesday because I would have done it before. I would have recorded it on Monday and I was really tired that day, so I ended up going to sleep. Did the same thing today. I went to sleep for an hour, but I had time today to do this. I was just really tired yesterday, so I didn't. Right, anyway, the review. Walking Dead, season 6, episode 10. Not as juicy as the episode 9 on the mid-season premiere, but it's not gonna always be the same. Right, anyway, we start off the episode, I believe, when it's 2 weeks time gap from episode 9. There's a 2-week gap between the end of episode 9 and the start of episode 10. Or at least I think there was a 2 weeks, because they mentioned 2 weeks within the episode, and that's just what I'm going by. All we do know is that there was a time gap. Don't know how long though. So we start off with that 2-week time gap, and then we see Rick and Daryl drive off in a car to rack up some supplies, like some food and all that. And they find a place with a massive truck. By the way, before I get into anything else, spoilers, if you haven't seen the episode, you might want to go watch it yourself. If you haven't, and you still want to continue, that's up to you, but yeah, let's get back into it now. So yeah, they find a truck. It's got plenty of supplies in it. Literally a whole truck. It's full of supplies. Keys in the truck as well, so it works. They take a different route back, and they encounter. Well, they encounter someone, but they stop at they take a different route back from the way they got there, just to get up more supplies just on the way back. Got to a gas station, had a little stop to see anything else there. They encounter some guy from the comics. If any of you read the comics, I don't. I just know certain things from it. I've heard about them and I've seen sort of bits about it. A character from the comics, Jesus, I don't know, I can't remember his name, real name, like his friends call him Jesus, so he just goes by Jesus altogether. He appears in the show. He is a bit of a ninja, but I'll get back in segment 2, back in a minute. And we are back in segment 2 of the video, and yes, we leave from Jesus being a little bit of a ninja. He confronts Rick and Daryl, tells them that there's walkers on the way, about 11 or 12 minutes I think he says, or 7 or 8, one of them. I watched this Monday morning, so yesterday morning. Not up to fresh memory of it, because I've seen other stuff since, like the episode of Supergirl, which I won't be going into at the moment. But while confronting Rick and Daryl, he robs the keys. He slips the keys away from Rick's possession without him knowing, makes a distraction, and steals the truck. But what about Ninja? It's just not very nice, really, is it? You can't be having this. From a new character, he's actually just really mugged them off. So they found a way back. They Daryl obviously he tracks things. He has done from the start. So he tracked the truck down because there's burnt tyre tracks on the floor. They find the truck. They tie Jesus up and said that the locks on tie it, so he could easily escape and do whatever he wants after. So Daryl and Rick driving back back to Alexandria. I'm expecting they was going, which is where they call home for now. And they hear banging on the roof of the truck. Who's that? Of course it's gonna be Jesus. Somehow he gets out of his restraints and climbs on a roof within like 13 seconds. Ninja, quick. He's just too overpowered, you see. But they Rick tells Daryl to hold on, lobs him over it. He falls up. There's a massive like fight. Jesus saves Daryl's life by shooting a walker behind him, telling him to duck and shooting over the top of him. Daryl knocks him out, makes him unconscious, and they take him back to Alexandria. Talking about it, it's not really much that even happens in the episode, to be honest. Whatever his name is, Spencer, found... He takes a walk. Mr. Owen was with him on the walk. They encounter... Well, before we get into that bit, Carl and Enid encounter a zombified Diana, which was the leader of Alexandria, before the mid-season finale attacks, before she got bitten and killed because she didn't kill herself. She turned into a zombie and just went elsewhere. I'm surprised she didn't die in the episode 9, to be honest, but obviously she probably would have. But yeah, we'll get back into the next part. And I didn't say that quick enough, but we are back into the third segment. There's not much to talk about. Carl and Enid find, like I said, the zombified Diana. Enid says they should kill her. Carl didn't want to because he thought that there should be a member of family to do it. So he previously he did see Michonne and Spencer walk past, so he led Diana to them. Got Spencer to kill him pretty much. So zombified Diana is also dead. And right at the end of the episode, bit of a relationship going on now. Rick and Michonne getting a bit frisky with each other, to be honest. But it's a long time coming. If like I said earlier, I don't read the comics, never have, probably never will, to be honest. There's I don't know how many there is. There's loads of them. We're currently, based on the episodes, like season 6, but currently now, I think we're around about episode or comic book 98, 99 and 100. They're the 3 we're going to be on in this season. Because I've heard about it that they do 3 comic books per season, and I think I know what's going to happen at the end of the season, but let's not get into that because it won't be a review if I do predictions for the rest of the season. But yeah, Rick and Michonne are now in a relationship, I would expect, or they just felt the need to do that at the end of the episode. So overall, it was a decent episode, not obviously as energetic and most action episode like episode 9 was, and it's not up there with like the top most, how to describe this, entertaining episodes. It wasn't a bad episode. No Walking Dead episode is like bad. I didn't really particularly enjoy episode 8 because that was a bit too slow, but that was obviously up and coming to make episode 9, so I'm glad it was a bit slow. So it was still a brilliant episode. And next, I haven't seen a promo to next week, so I think the YouTube channel from where I watch it, because I watch the episodes online, I can't see the promos because it stops after the actual episode's fully finished, so it doesn't show any of them. I think the YouTube channel actually got taken down. I'm not too sure. That had promos for everything, all the shows, but the review's actually coming to an end. I didn't expect it to be just under 10 minutes. Just going through it all quick, to be honest. I'll get back in the final segment of the video back in a minute. At least that one was reasonably timed. But we are back into the final segment of the video, and in this second game we are actually doing a lot better than we did in the first game. This was the first 2, I did both of these games again, obviously yesterday from when this goes up, so Tuesday. That was the first games I actually played on this account and in Call of Duty since Thursday. which is how many days? Thursday to Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. About 5 days I haven't played the game. Well, yeah, pretty much 5 days. And yeah, so to get a game of this one, like the one we're currently watching now, is actually fantastic. And as I'm actually commentating over the top of this, I'm actually going to have to go onto the good old social medias just to check a team. The team was actually released 6 minutes early, so that's pretty nice. It's good news. Right. So if you felt any different about the video, let me know in the description. Well, I've just mugged myself off, and oh, why have I said this? If you want to relate on any of the Walking Dead stuff, go into the description. No, I mugged myself off twice. Comments, bloody comments. Please don't kill me, please. Yeah, go into the comments. Feel free to leave a comment. I'll read it. I will reply. 100% reply. It might not be straight away because I don't always get notifications. I don't get notifications through barely on my tablet, but I do get emails. So yeah. And tell me what you think about the episode. If you think what my review is, what I think about it. Oh yeah, the rating of the episode out of 10. I'll give it a 7.5. Leave yours down below, I'll read it, and I'll reply. In the description there'll be a link to my gamertag, not a link to my gamertag. There'll be links to Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook page. There'll be my gamertag for this account if you want to add that and send messages to me and I'll read them. That's also fine, I'll leave that also in the description. Because I didn't say comments for that one. Got that one correct. And I will let you know what I think about anything else. Just to let you know, the Flash review will be tomorrow, and I will see you in the coming videos. I will see you later.